May I ask another question just for a little more clarity?
Yes.
One of the things you said yesterday was get into the receiving mode and then change our expectations. And my thought is, can I change my expectation? Or my question is to help me get into the receiving mode.
Well, we want to go back before that and help you to hear something. This is really good. So did we say get into the receiving mode and change your expectation? Or did we say, which is what we mean, when you get into the receiving mode, you will receive the expectation that Source has about this subject. And when you're receiving the expectation that Source has about the subject, because you're in this receiving mode, yeah, your expectation will have changed to the expectation that Source has about this. That's flow, that's inspiration, that's passion. You got goosebumps on your body, don't you?
So that's not me, because that was my question.
Well,
if I were to change my expectation.
But it is you. But it is you. It is you. It's you. When you find the vibrational frequency, it's you. In other words, you are us. We are you. And we don't sell toys. There's no real separation between your source and you ever, except sometimes you pinch it off a little bit. And this is a wonderful distinction to understand, is because when you get into the receiving mode, you are blended. You are blended with the whole of who you are. So mastery is getting blended and staying there longer. Or mastery is at least getting there and knowing that you are there, and then knowing there where you're not there, and then knowing when you are there, and then knowing when you're not there. Mastery does not mean always being there. Mastery means knowing the difference and knowing what to do, how to get there, and getting better at sustaining being there.
When I think about my business, I'm so excited because it's such a great plan, and I have a great team and the projects, and it's just so solid, and it fills me with incredible joy. I, however, have sometimes the feelings like maybe I should just go get a job, or maybe I'm not, I don't know, I don't want to, sound...
Well, so which thoughts hold you in the receiving mode, and which thoughts take you from the receiving mode?
The thoughts of where I'm going, or where I feel it's very natural for me to go.
And getting a job does not take you out of the receiving mode. It might help you stabilize while you are accomplishing the receiving mode. In other words, what humans so often do is they say, well, this is what I want, but this is what I have to do. But instead, if you're saying, this is what I want to do while I'm vibrationally aligning with what I want, there's no resistance in that. Feel the difference. I have to go get a job, pointing at yourself like failing from your desire. No, it's like if you're going to travel from here to San Antonio, there's some distance that you're going to travel. And while you're on your way, you're not failing. While you're on your way, you're not failing. I'm failing. I failed all the way till I got there, is what humans want to say. How was your trip? It was a failure until I got here. Complete failure, because the whole time, 3 days I drove and I wasn't here. But I had so much fun. Then you weren't failing. I saw so many beautiful things. I interacted with so many wonderful people. Had such a good time. My heart was singing. I could feel Source flowing through me. It was just the best 3 days of my life. Yeah, but you failed. You were in San Antonio most of that time. You hear us.
I was listening to Abraham the whole way.
Yeah. Yeah. And you were in your cars.
Okay, so my original question is probably moved, and it was by changing my expectation.
By receiving the expectation that Source has about us, by getting in the receiving mode and practicing the feeling of the expectation that Source has. The desire that I put there and the knowledge and belief that Source holds about it, that's expectation. And when you rendezvous with that expectation, first of all, think about what that point of attraction is. Think about law of attraction's response to that vibration. And more important, think about your now readiness to receive the impulses that come next. Don't you love it when you're tuned in, tapped in, turned on? Can't you just feel that everything is there for you? Esther just squeals with delight sometimes as she can feel the perfection of the way things are congealing around her. And when you get together with your team, when you get together with others who are on that same wavelength, you become so powerful in your joyful motion forward.
I want to squeal.
Yeah.
I'm ready to squeal.
Esther will say to her friends, we're dangerous, you know, and she doesn't mean dangerous. It's just amazing how things line up. Things line up, things line up, things line up, things line up. And they say over and over to each other, you couldn't make this stuff up. They know their vortex was full of all of it, though. They made it up a piece at a time, and the vortex mixed it up into something really good and then delivers it to them one mouthful at a time. Yeah. Enough?
Thank you.
Really good.